All right, nice. Now that's based off of that camera. So we're all good. So let me go live on Instagram. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, so what's going on, everyone? I'm going to be very transparent. I'm in the midst of cooking dinner for my daughter, so I got about 10 minutes. And I'm currently in the process of creating a masterclass on how to network because that's one of the biggest challenges that I see not only college graduates are having, just people in general. They want to, increase their visibility at their company, or they want to get more clients, or whatever the case may be. And one of the key things to do is actually network, get out there and talk to people and build overall relationships. But one of the biggest things that I'm coming across is, how does someone actually start? Okay. And it's bigger than mindset, it's bigger than just going to places and randomly talking to people. Because especially at the beginning of the year, the beginning of every year, you have a lot of people to say that I have this goal to meet 100 people or connect with 500 people. And in actuality, you are one person, and you want to have the mindset that you would rather spend a year building 10 to 15 quality new relationships as opposed to meeting a massive amount of people. There's more with less. Don't be an individual that feels that you have to meet a whole bunch of people, or it's a popularity contest in order for you to move the needle in your career or in your overall business. So even before you start to look for networking events, even before you even conjure up a number in your head and write down how many people you want to meet, the biggest thing that you want to shift in your mind when it comes to networking is the overall value that you are going to bring to the people that you meet. And it's a lot bigger than just what you can do for them. What you can do for them is just a section of the overall value, but you as an individual have to understand what value that you are going to bring to someone that you meet, because that's another shift in the overall mindset. It's not about what you can get from people, it's about what you can do for them. And then how things ultimately turn around, people will start to want to do things with you also. But you have to have a value set mindset, and you also want to know what type of value that you are going to bring to someone. And the value that you bring to one person doesn't necessarily mean you have to have that same type of value. That's a big smoke screen when it comes to overall networking. But what are you going to bring to the table? And it's not just likes and having people like you, but you want to build solid relationships. And building these solid relationships, you have to have an overall foundation, and the value that you know that you can bring as a business owner or as a professional could be, well, should be the main thing that you would want to lead with. In my journey, and it's not about if you are introvert, it's not about you being shy. Regardless, every human being on this planet has some sort of value that they can bring to someone else. But a lot of times these individuals don't recognize it. So they get caught up in the fact to say, well, I'm an introvert or I'm shy. I mean, in this day and age, you, even if you are a shy individual, you have to eat and you want to progress as an individual. So you're going to have to remove that whole piece when it comes to you being shy, and understanding that you are an individual that you would want to bring value to that overall individual. So once you figure out, and this is the biggest piece, because this is the piece that took me over a year to understand as a human being, regardless of my quote unquote status or my lack of status, however you want to look at it, I bring value to certain individuals. I had to learn this on a one-on-one basis. So now my main goal is the people that I come across, thus strategically placing myself in certain areas. I know for a fact that I'm going to lead with value, and that value is how can I help them, even before I try to quote unquote get something from them. A lot of people say that I give more than actually get, which is totally understandable. But in some instances, I would have to call in a favor for an individual, and they'll be more willing to do it based off of the value that I've added to their overall life. And that adding that value is a mental piece. And adding value is not just sitting back and just watching people. That's one of the things that I've seen for the past couple of years, and it actually, it doesn't blow my mind, but I try to stay away from it because people feel that networking is just connecting with someone on social media or placing a comment. That's lazy to me. You have to put forth effort in someone's life to actually build a rapport, build an overall connection. If I feel social media has watered down the overall networking piece, yeah, I totally feel that, because you need to put forth some effort to get to know someone and figure out what they would need and do your very best to help them. Networking existed way before social media, and that's the piece that I feel that people need to come back to. I mean, some people may disagree. I mean, it is what it is. But if you truly want to build relationships or have the very best understanding of networking, you're going to have to put forth the effort. Stop being lazy when it comes to making connections with people. I see this a lot when it comes to just LinkedIn. People come to me all the time. Hey, I have 1,000 connections. But once you actually drill down, they actually have a relationship with maybe a tenth of those individuals at the most. So you're missing out on a large group of people to build relationships with that can help you out. But once again, you can help them out in a lot of ways, but people just feel, okay, just because I made a connection on LinkedIn, that's an actual connection. That's just getting to the front door, but you still have to put forth the effort to get to know them in a sense, right? So once again, I'm in the process right now of creating a master class on how to actually network, to actually build relationships based off of the foundations that were true to me. And let me have a full disclaimer. These tactics aren't just for people who want to spray and pray and hope that they'll build their overall relationships. This is like fine wine. You have to take the time and the effort and the energy to build these overall relationships, get to know people, lead with your best foot forward. And when the time is right, and if you need to call a favor in, that can be the difference from them actually picking up your phone call or replying to your text or just waiting in the background. A lot of people feel that what I will teach, it's old school in a sense, but I'm looking for those lifelong relationships. I'm not really built for the here today and gone tomorrow type relationships, because those are super fickle, right? But the first step in building an overall relationship with people is having the mindset that you are going to have more quality than quantity. The gangster Al Capone, I know this is a crazy analogy, use the saying that it's better to have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. Once again, those 4 individuals have a higher value than the 100 random individuals that you may think that do not have a connection, right? So I just wanted to touch base with you guys for that quick minute. I hear that the oven goes off, and my boss, come around here, boo, and my boss is she hears the alarm. So look at the camera right there.
Who's that?
That's the people on YouTube, and look at the people over there in Instagram. So
Wait, I'm on YouTube?
you're on YouTube right here, and you're on Instagram. But this is another reason why I want to build strong relationships, because she's near and dear to me, and I want to make sure that she has every possible option in life. And I know for a fact that there's some things that can't do alone, so I have to have the right relationships. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys again. If you really want to increase your overall network in 2023, have the mindset of the type of
Am I gonna
individuals.
be famous?
You're already famous, boo. Have the type of mindset that you want to grow with, but then also have the mindset on the value that you will bring
Wait,
to that in the huh?
are you telling me that I'm on YouTube right now?
Yes, boo.
Oh, I'm gonna tell my friends to go on YouTube.
But you're famous.
Wait, I'm confused. Is
Which
this
one?
YouTube story?
No, this is YouTube live. This is live. And that's Instagram live. So you're famous.
Oh.
Okay.
But Instagram Live and YouTube Live?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, the camera that mommy got me for Christmas, so I'm starting to use that now here,
Hey, Mom.
and then Instagram Live over here. And I'm not gonna cut this. I'm gonna keep this. So you're gonna be try to get in coming closer so people can see you on Instagram right here.
Hey, I thought you said you don't like Instagram because it says bad words.
Well, I don't like watching Instagram around you because when the bad words pick up, that's not good.
Like, let me show you.
Okay, whoa,
Let me
hold
show
up.
you.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, so what we're about to do, this is from a parenting piece, right? So I want to make sure that I have the best example for my daughter, and that's not cursing. However, I am human, and there are some situations where I do swear, but even more, sometimes I swear and she picks it up. So what is about to happen is what happens to me either when I say a bad word or we're watching TV or she's listening to something on Instagram and somebody says a bad word. So this is what happens. So I'm not going to say a bad word right now, but we're going to act like it. This is what London does.
Oh, wait. Oh!
That's not what London does. Go ahead. She smacks my hand and she knocks down my stuff.
No, that was an accident. That does not actually really happen.
Well, it's okay. I mean, accidents happen. So
is Asma watching this?
No, Ashmael is not watching this. So that was a good segment. So I'm gonna put that online. That was pretty good.
Wait, is Afmo gonna watch this?
I don't know. Why don't you want to say something to Afmo?
Hey Afmo, I liked and subscribed to your YouTube channel and I saw your new video yesterday.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
I know the new episode.
Do me a favor. Go upstairs and turn the oven off, and I'll take the pizza out.
Can I come back downstairs?
Well, stand right there. Stand right there. Stand right there. No, don't stand there. The reason why I say stand right there is this fell.
How did it fall?
Because when you knocked everything down, it fell. But accidents, what?
Happen.
Okay.
So can I come back?
No, London, because this is glass right here.
That's glass?
Yes, that's why. Get your butt over there. Over there. Go over there. Turn the oven off and I'll be right up. I don't want you to cut yourself.
That's
Don't you smell it?
Oh, that's the
Yeah, so I need something to clean that up. But
bye everyone.
All right, bye everyone. So I guess this was 2 lessons in one, in a sense. So but never say bad words in front of kids or you're gonna get your hand slapped, right? So if you guys had any questions, comments, concerns based on or other suggestions on the first thing that you need to do when it comes to networking and building your relationship, please put that in the comments below. Once again, I am creating a masterclass on how to network. And once again, even before you identify the people that you want to network with, even before you actually go to a networking event or join an organization, which are all critical pieces, you definitely have to develop the mindset of the value that you are going to provide to people. Once you deem yourself as a valuable individual, and then you start to put points on the board, thus you're helping people and you're bringing value into their lives, more people will start to become attracted to you, right? The number of people in your network is a vanity metrics. It makes you feel good because you have that misconception that you have a large assortment of quote unquote connections, when in actuality, if you really need to reach out to 5,000 connections, how many of those people will be there for you, which takes your quote unquote number of connections from a high perspective to a small amount. So I would rather have people have a small amount of solid connections as opposed to the vanity metrics of thinking that you have a large assortment of people that's in your network. It's what you know, but it's also who you know, right? And as you continue to build these relationships with individuals, both young, your peers, and older individuals, understand that everybody counts. Everybody counts. Everybody, and if you go into it by treating everyone like a rock star, when that person does become super successful, they will remember you because you remembered them when nobody else has. Also, it boils down to just treating people with respect and treating people like human beings, right? Me personally, I really don't care the status of someone. I'm more interested on how they treat other people in general, right? I know people who are millionaires who are jerks, but also I know individuals that are just starting out and they have a heart of gold, and also with the right work ethic, they will be at the top of the food chain, right? So I want to make sure that I connect with these individuals so they will remember me once they make it. And even if they don't, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find some sort of other connection with them, especially as a human being, right? So, comment below if you have questions, comments, concerns about what you think should be the first step when it comes to actually networking. Once again, for me, it's the overall mindset and knowing the value that you are going to bring. But please comment below. Thank you guys on YouTube. Thank you guys on Instagram. And thank you guys for being patient when it came to my daughter coming in, right? I want to make sure that I don't neglect her, regardless of what's going on, because family is everything, right? But you guys have a good one. Later.